So yeah, this is now totally up to you guys what we talk about. It is mostly self-directed. I want to make sure I'm giving you more information on other stuff that you want. So like Bethany requested we talk about songwriting, so we can do some of that. We could also do a little bit of like recording in GarageBand or Logic. We
Yeah.
could work on more riffs and runs. We could do etc. Or you can just treat this as a hot seat and show up with the song you're working on and get some feedback, and that's cool too.
How fun. Yeah, I know that I would love to do something with GarageBand because we talked about it before and I was playing around with it and I feel like I completely just don't remember anything. So,
Totally.
but I don't have my iPad because
Okay.
then I don't know if I told my wife, I'm like, yeah, GarageBand. She's like, I used to mess around with this all the time. So now everyone in the family is like super into it. None of us know what we're doing. But we're just
Yeah.
like having fun with it and having a good time. So I would love to do like some garage band stuff at some point. And and I told myself like I'm gonna have um a plan and I'm gonna show up with like intention, but that didn't so much happen. I was just so excited to be like, it's not over, look,
It's
it's
totally
still
cool.
happening.
It's totally cool. Yes, we can definitely do that. But not today, you're saying.
No, I forgot my iPad at work.
Okay, gotcha.
I lock my room up though. Because my
That's
wife's
good.
like, you leave your stuff here without locking the room. I'm like, sorry, that's why I had to clarify for you. Because I'm like, I do it now.
Yes, you do now.
After,
After you were reminded, it's not a good idea.
yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's totally fine. We can do that next time. I think that would be
Cool.
good when there's more people
Yeah.
here too, anyway.
Yeah, because that'd be super interesting. Um, I do have uh something I would like to. I haven't prepared anything, but something I would like to work on moving forward for like my voice stuff is like I want to write some songs for like it's like children's songs, and that's like
Yes,
a goal that I have.
love
Um,
that.
and I had like a tune kind of and a thought, but I don't know what the like the chords would be with it. And I
Sure.
really have like two lines of a song.
Honestly,
Um,
sometimes that's half a children's song, so
I know, I know that's why they're so fun.
that's
They're
great.
so
Yeah,
simple.
so simple, so easy, very repetitive, very singable. That's really all you need.
Yeah.
Something they'll
And
remember.
yeah. And that's yeah, I was thinking about I can't do this part of it, but so for Black History Month, I was trying to find like movement breaks based for like little kids that feature like Black artists, and there's really not a lot of them, which is so sad. And I'm just like, I found a couple, but like, I don't know, there's just not a lot out there. Like Danny Go is great. Danny Go is great, and there's so many other like Gracie's Corner is like good, but it's not like movement break type stuff. It's a lot of like, there's educational stuff, but there's not just like strict fun songs.
Yeah,
Um, so.
yeah,
um, So
totally. Is that something you might want to like work on together with your wife? To
yeah,
like,
and I think she would do it for
yeah,
the people.
for kids. Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
she would probably do it just to be that representation. And yeah, I
Yeah.
would love to uh find other people who would be interested in doing that because I feel like that's like a total like I can't believe that. And I did some research. Like I deep dove and like she would send me she gets all the TikToks and like I couldn't find like educational. There's a lot of uh black people who are doing like educational things, but not I found like one person who does like specific movement breaks.
Yeah, interesting. Well, this is a good assignment for yourself, you know? Like, hey, let's make something happen. What do I want to create in the world?
Yeah. And I would love to just be able to be, you know, see that happen. I don't have to be the person that does it, but just to stand there and cheer on someone else, that would be cool.
Yeah.
See if my TAs want to like dance. Because my wife makes fun. She's like, how are you always the only white person where you are? I'm like, I don't know. It just happens.
It happens. It's
Hey,
not a bad
Josh.
thing. Hi, Josh.
Hi guys. I
Oh,
got
good to
caught
Well,
see
behind.
you.
that's
Good to see you
okay.
too.
It's okay. I almost started a
I'll
fire in
be
my
home in like
house.
5 minutes. Yeah, out there. Oh, you're starting a fire in your house?
I almost did. I forgot about the tea
Oh
for like
gosh,
the third
not an
time.
intentional. Oh, I've done that one before. Or I take the kettle off the flame and then leave the flame running all night. That's a cool one.
I don't
Uh,
know
Ooh,
if I've done that.
that's
I
not
I've
good
don't.
done
either.
that. I have done that. Like to blame it on
Oh,
someone
it's
else,
tough.
but I can't. uh, so I'm just as like a 3 minute drive to my house. So I'll just hang with you guys until then. But uh,
Cool.
yeah.
Sounds good. We're talking about making children's music
Oh,
and
cool.
fun stuff for kids. But like even if you were like a co-writer on a song,
Yeah.
that
I
would be
would,
really fun.
yeah. Yeah. So that would be really, that's kind of like,
Very cool.
I don't know, that was kind of what I was thinking. I was like, it'd be cool to talk about like, we talked about this a little bit before too, like our new goals and like what we're moving into and things like that. And
Mm.
um yeah, so I kind of want to continue saying those things out loud because I think I lost a little momentum toward the end of everything. With like or maybe not like lost momentum, but it wasn't just as novel. Like I really truly started to
Mm.
identify myself as a singer and like as a vocalist and as a musician that like I didn't feel the need to like push it out into the world as much because
Yeah.
it felt like a comfortable part of my identity. Like this is, you know, this is a part of me.
Yeah.
Um, so but I wasn't doing it as much and I've noticed that and I remember at the beginning there was so much there's people I was having all these opportunities and talking to people and I want to start doing that again. So basically all this to
Hmm.
say that I want to go back to being like, yeah, this is my goal is to make some cool kid songs and be part of it, whether it's empowering other people to do this or like co-writing or whatever, just to put
Hmm.
that out there. So that's yeah.
Yeah, I love that. That feels really authentic and really exciting. I
Yeah.
can't wait to help you
Very cool.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I would maybe suggest is like just sit down on for an hour on a Saturday and just like word idea dump,
Mm,
like a column for collaborators, a column for ideas for songs, and a column for like places you could share it, that kind of thing.
yeah.
And if it ends up just being a bunch of song ideas, that's cool too. But it's nice to have more ideas of places you could share because often I always do this to myself like, oh, nobody wants to hear this. I don't have any places I could play it. Nothing's going to happen with it. But then when I sit down and really think about it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that person. Oh, I forgot about that person and that place. And
Yeah.
there's always more things,
Hmm.
there's more resources.
Was it you who was telling me that? I know my wife was like, Miss Rachel made like millions of like $17 million over the last year. And she's like, what are we doing? Why are we sleeping on this? Danny Go makes like so much money. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not
Well,
even about that. Like it's really just like something I feel passionately about that I'm like
totally. And that is the right spark to start from. But if it turns into something bigger and also makes you money, bonus,
also
icing,
fine. Also
right?
cool.
Also great. But it has to start from little moments of you actually wanting to do it for the kids to make
Yeah.
them happy and to give them some entertainment and but you have that spark already, because you're around kids all day, you know what they want, what they love.
Mhm.
So follow those little sparks. And what I would also do is like even at work, like start a voice memo thing or a note thing on your notes app. And
Mhm.
like if something a kid says like sparks like, oh, that could be a fun
Oh,
song, write it down. You don't have to write it then, but you have
that's
the
a good
idea for later and
idea.
you don't forget it. So I've
Oh,
got like a whole note. It's called Song Babies because it's just like a little spark of an idea that could turn into a song.
oh my gosh. Can I steal that from you and
Yeah,
have a
I
note
stole
called
it from
Song
somebody
Babies?
else.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Song, oh, I love it. Yeah.
But don't
That's
let
so
those
cool.
ideas go to waste because then you'll have a whole album in no time.
Yeah. Because my kids do say some hilarious things. Like today, a direct quote was, "No, I cannot be a dinosaur right now. It is quiet time." Like, thank you. Like, and I had to be like,
Yeah.
high five. That's right. We are not dinosaurs right now. Did you hear your friend's words? He does not want to be a dinosaur. Stop
Yeah,
roaring at
exactly.
people.
Exactly.
but it's just like
That's a perfect song idea. I love
look,
that.
it's going on the paper right now.
Yeah, do it. Make it happen. But just get yourself in that like mindset of like anything could be an idea. I'm gonna write it down
Yeah, that's a good idea.
instead of, your gremlin coming and be like, no, that's dumb. I'm not gonna write it down. Because you never know what could be cool later.
I know, yeah. And I did actually, for the first time, a kid asked me today, he's like, why are you singing everything? And I was like, it's been all year. This is not new, but okay. And I think it was more like, why are you singing it like that? Because I was singing it like Ariana Grande and Wicked, like, "Whoa, get in line, because I'm gonna knock you out if you don't." We had 3 different children curse today during the school day,
Oh no.
which is I've had zero, not zero, but basically 0 instances of cursing throughout the entire year, and then 3 in one day. I'm like, guys,
That's harsh.
it's been a wild week. It's hilarious. They're not being mean to me. They're just
How old are they?
children.
Is this preschool?
They're 4 and 5.
You want to hear it? I'm just pulling in my garage. A funny story about my son Sam in kindergarten. His friend Harley said shit, so he ran over to Mr. Lasher, his kindergarten teacher, and he goes, "Hey, Mr. Lasher, Harley just said shit." And Mr. Lasher goes, "Sam, you just said the word too." And he goes, "I didn't say shit. She said shit." He said, "I know, but you keep saying it, and I need you to stop telling me I get the point." And he goes, "I don't know why you're yelling at me. I didn't say shit. She said shit like 3 or 4 times. I'm just telling you she said shit." And Mr. Lasher's like, "Sam, you need to stop saying it." And the whole time the kid's like, "I'm just trying to tell you something and you're not listening to me." And so, but he must have said
That's
it. Casey, the teacher, was like, "You must have said it like 30 times trying to
Yeah.
That's
explain yourself." I'm
hilarious.
like, "Oh, Sammy."
And that's why I love kids.
So
We did have that was like our kids, at least they do know. They're like uh one of the kids will be like, oh, so and so said a bad word. And then like out of curiosity, you're like, well, which one? Because it could be poop. You never know. But the one little kid like looked around, like he goes, she said, what the fuck? And I was like, whoa, you're right. That is a
Yep.
big one.
that's
That
Yep.
is
bad.
the word.
Not kidding around.
Yep.
And they were
It's a
That's
big
legit.
deal.
like looking like, I'm not gonna get in trouble, right? I'm like, no, you're good. You're
That's
good.
so funny. Children.
Yeah. And then
Hilarious.
my co-teacher's Miss Richardson, and I think this was an accident. I'm pretty sure it's an accident. It was just like we talked about rhyming and all this stuff, but one of the kids was like, "Hey, Miss Bitcherson," and we like looked at each other. We're like, "What did you say?" And he's like, "Miss Bitcherson." We're like, "We're gonna like," because he feels shame when he does something wrong, so he would have like. So we're like, okay, we just won't react to that. We'll let it go and hope that it never occurs again.
Yeah, maybe just don't rhyme stuff with the letter B in front for
Yeah,
now.
let's use other letters. Like, yeah.
But good job
Oh.
rhyming.
It's so hard because, like, yeah. Oh,
Well, I think this is a cool and exciting avenue for you.
yes. Yeah. And it feels good and authentic, like you said. And yeah, it kind of like circles me back too. Because when I was first looking at college, I wanted to be a music therapist, but it
Mm.
felt so pigeonholed that I was like, I didn't, I didn't love
Yeah,
it. So,
totally. And that is a lot. I have a student who's in her internship for music therapy right now, and it is overwhelming. It sounds like, it's very clinical as well. So you have to go through all the
yeah.
psychology courses and then music courses and then put them together and do years of
Yeah.
internship and practicum and all that. It's a lot.
Yeah. It sounds like a lot. And then I was like, maybe I'll do that now. Like, why not? I have my bachelor's. I just would need to do like some music courses, but it's like you have to be proficient in an instrument and voice and percussion. Like you have to be like, not just like you can do it, you have to be proficient
Yeah.
in guitar or piano. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's going to
no.
take a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just not.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you found your place with the littles, and you can still do music therapy of sorts in your own way. Yeah. Okay, well,
Yay.
send me song ideas. I can't wait to hear them.
Me too. I'll make my little notes app. I need to clean out my notes app. Do you ever do that or you just let it rock forever?
I do it like once a year,
I was
maybe.
gonna say you strike me as the type who would clean out Not like in a bad way, just because I feel like in my eyes, at least, Sarah, you're so organized.
I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah.
that's true. I just get too overwhelmed and I'm like, I have to do this right now, even though I'm supposed to be doing something else. That's
Okay.
why I do it.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I mean, I don't know if that's good. Is it good for is it okay for your mental health?
It's fine.
It's
Everything's
fine.
fine.
Like the dog sitting in the fire. This is fine.
Everything's fine. It's great. I have it on my calendar a couple times a year, but I only actually get to it
Okay.
when it's not the right time
When
because
it's
I'm
oh yeah.
overwhelmed.
Yeah, I
Or when I'm
relate to
trying to
that.
avoid something else. That's the perfect time to clean out my computer.
But you're getting something done though, right? Like that
Hmm.
is I'm so proud of myself because I've finally consolidated to not making a new grocery note every week and I just use the same one. If
Hmm.
I got rid of yeah, the
Nicely
amount
done.
of grocery notes that I have in there, I'd probably be fine.
Yeah, totally. Josh, what's your plan for the next couple of months?
You know, just the band playing quite a bit. Obviously, work.
Hmm.
The band's not going to pay me enough.
Hmm.
Everyone's asking if I'm going to quit my day job. I'm like, I can't. I don't think I can take 100% pay cut. But anyway,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, no, it's interesting because we have some great opportunities just working on the singing and work with them and everything else, just trying to stay afloat. And
Mhm.
so, yeah, we're spending a lot of time. This next couple months is big for us to book summer events. So we're getting some of the festivals already, which is cool.
Mm,
That's kind of been fun. But
cool.
yeah, we just things, in general, travel, family, heading to LA for a little bit, for something for family,
Mm,
just trying to survive what's going on in the world, basically,
yeah, that
as
too,
much as possible. Yeah, I know.
for
Hope
sure.
the arts continue to flourish. You're saying that Hamilton canceled their residency at Kennedy Center, which
Hmm.
is a massive deal, and everyone thought, oh, that'll teach him, but not Hamilton, but what's his face? And I don't know if that will, or if it'll just hurt the arts even more. So
Yeah,
hoping music and entertainment continues to
for sure.
thrive.
It for
You know?
sure will because that's always what happens in crazy times. It's like the
Right,
artists are there saying this stuff that other people can't
right,
say
right.
because music is the thing that gets people moving, it inspires people, and
For
it's the one
sure.
thing that people like, can't really outlaw, you know?
No, that's right. And it comes and they have the power and the platform to do it. And that's the
Yeah.
good part. So people will do whatever they can to preserve the arts and and so we'll see. But yeah, just keeping busy with stuff as much as possible. But working on the
Hmm.
singing.
Is your
So much
goal
fun.
still to do like those like switch with Michelle a couple times and
It
and
is, yeah.
have her play drums and you sing?
Yeah, we have a big gig on Saturday, which is good because we're starting to get booked up a lot. But and Michelle, we were playing our version of Country Roads, which is kind of a thrashy, kind of almost like an alternative grunge version. And I said, Michelle, do you want backup, like male voice on that? She's like, no, I think I'm good. I was like, kind of sad. I was like, you sure? I mean, if you do, just let me know. I've been working on it. No, I think I got it. It's like, okay, it'd be cool to have two voices. Okay. I think I'm okay with one. So anyway,
Okay.
working on that, and we've added some more Paramore songs, which are hard, and I'm
Hmm.
doing backing on Still Into You, which is challenging. So that's been fun.
Hmm.
It's great. I mean, it's just been a fun little project.
Cool.
And Steph, I get it when we've been texting about the fear of singing out in public, and I think Steph, was it you who laughed when I said just go out and do it, and you're like, ha ha ha.
I was like, you're so funny.
That's hilarious.
And
Yeah,
then
so
you're like,
don't
no,
do
I'm
that.
serious. And I'm like, oh,
I'm like,
my
no,
bad.
Oh, that wasn't actually a joke.
I thought,
no,
yeah, I
it's serious.
100%
I
thought
mean,
that was a
because
joke. I was like, no,
I'm
no,
kind of
no.
forced. Well, no, it was hilarious, but I'm like kind of forced into doing it, right? And because I've had to take that leap, um, I've had to develop, some comfort in doing it. It's hard. Like our last time we played 2 weeks ago at the same place, I was singing, the backing of Under the Bridge by Chili Peppers, and I was terrified. Um, but it's funny. Everyone was reminded we have a great sound engineer. So he said, if you don't sound good, I'll just turn you off.
Hmm.
I'll turn you down, and you can think you're singing, but you're not really singing.
That's
So,
funny.
Yeah, so I just taking those moments. It's just I will say
Mm.
that it's just dramatically different from a few months ago where I would not have done that. And my voice has improved a little bit, but it's more just my attitude. I think about it. Just um it's kind of like I have to do it, so I'm doing it, you know.
Mm.
It's
Hmm.
part of the skit.
Part of the skit. Yeah, exactly. What a
The
what a
show.
great motivation to just get you doing it is
Yeah.
just be like, well, I have no choice. I'm in this now. Let's go, you know?
Yep. Yep. So I don't know, it'd be fun, but we're yeah, hopefully just more into the music, more into the singing, but just getting better. I probably spent 3 hours practicing drums last night. You know, I'm down there working on the quiet stuff too, the little stuff, the boring stuff. And I'm just really at a stage in my life where I'm like really excited to like learn and get better. And that I
Hmm.
thought I had been done with that. Like it is what it is, or I'm where I am.
Hmm.
But that's been fun, you know. So I'm looking for the next couple of months of really going on the adventure of going back to some of the basics and some of the foundational stuff for drums and the singing
Hmm.
and putting those two together and just making this a priority
Very cool.
as much as I can. Yeah,
That's
we shall
awesome.
see. Yeah,
Super stoked for you. It's gonna be
yeah.
great. Can't wait
We'll
to
go.
see videos of you singing lead at a festival this summer.
Yeah, right. Oh man. Well, it'll be before you know it.
Yeah.
And Steph, we can
That's so cool.
put together a children's album, so I can always cut the drums, and if you need any other musicians, I
Oh,
got
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna write some songs and yeah,
right.
get it going. I've got lots of things that I could talk about. I think I could literally just look up my lesson plans. That's kind of a goal that like
Okay.
I would like to be able to write music that I could sing in my classroom as well, and like do it with the kids and simple enough songs that I could teach the kids and
Hmm.
yeah.
Right.
Um, not just for
Love it.
like for the internet, like for YouTube or whatever, but really just like my test audience. You see
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
see how it goes. If they like it, then it'll be. And they like, I don't know. I love kids because they're really just, if you're into it, they're like, yeah, this is great.
Hmm.
Right. They're, they're honest about it too, aren't they? Like if they like it, they like it. If they don't like it, they'll just tell you right to your face. That's
We
terrible.
Mhm. We
I
put
hate
out,
that.
oh my God. But I work at a primarily upper middle class, very white school district.
Mm,
And there is some diversity, but I was telling Sarah for like Black History Month, I tried to feature only like artists of color and like Black artists for our movement breaks in our music. And there was this guy who does movement breaks and he raps and it's got like that like the bass and the beat and the volume was not up that high, but these kids looked at me and they're like, I hate this. It's
right.
like, wow, you don't know
Classic.
this, like let's give it a second, this is fun and like
Right.
it's different maybe, but let's not, because I'm like, we don't say hate in the classroom. No, find a different word.
Yeah. They're just super not used to it.
They're like, I And then the one kid's like, it's too loud. I'm like, Danny Go is way louder than this right now. Are you serious? Are you serious? Y'all in bouncing time, like you can, and it's, I don't know if you know the song A Tootie Ta.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my God. Yeah,
Ta,
okay.
ta, 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 whatever. I
Yeah,
love that.
the rap one. It goes a tootie ta, ah, ah. And it's like amazing. It's
No way.
great. I love it. And he like does these super cool dances, and it's this ridiculous dance where you look super ridiculous by the end of it, but he makes it look cool
Hmm.
and less ridiculous somehow. I mean, I look ridiculous when I'm doing it, but
Ah,
Yeah. That's
ta.
great.
I remember that. Oh my gosh.
it's a good one. It's a classic.
I'm not around kids' music enough, apparently. I don't know anything. I
It's
just
okay.
discovered Danny Go this year. I know like the theme songs of like the Teletubbies, and that's about it. But
It sounds
I think
very
it's a
great.
really fun genre to look into.
Yeah.
And why not? I think I told you I wrote my first kid song this year too. It's about a chameleon, and I'm super stoked
Yeah.
about it.
Sam
Stuart,
Stewart. Okay.
but
I
good guess, good memory.
was like, there's something with this, right?
Yeah, totally.
Stewart. That's so cute. That's awesome. Yeah. I think that I had this idea of what it meant to be a musician, and it had to be so serious, and it had to be like, when I was like in middle school and going through like my poetic stage, like everything was dark and depressing and like heavy. And I also grew up looking like the girl from Evanescence, like I had dark hair and like pale skin, and I just looked like grungy naturally. So I had to get over this idea that like music has to be serious all the time. You know, like there's definitely things that can be, but I think that that's the beauty of it is that like it just is, you know.
Yeah, totally. It is, and there is something for everybody. Every
Mhm.
part of society, there's something for you. And if you want to combine two, you can also do that. And you're probably not the first one. Like, you want to combine heavy metal and dance music, that's a thing. If you want to combine country and really dark hip hop, that's a thing. Like, you can do anything. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's beautiful.
Amazing.
So
Well, what can I support you with the most today? Do you want to do a little hot seat singing? Do you want to start a song with my help? Like, what would be the easiest for each of you since I'm here?
Right. I do whatever. Do a little singing. Probably need to warm up a little bit, but whatever you want to do, Steph. I'm in for anything.
I'm down for hot seats. I'm down for does it go till 8:30 or is it
Yeah, it's an hour.
uh oh, it's so fun to see your faces.
Mhm.
Um
Right. It is.
yeah, Josh, do you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I've been working with Sarah on country roads, just for fun because it's kind of like right in my wheelhouse. So I could do that. I could do the karaoke version, which I've got.
Yeah, have you been practicing with karaoke?
I have, but Sarah's funny. I took it down like, I don't know, 4 steps from whatever the karaoke version was, and it was so low. It was like
Mm,
like a scratch record. But so then I kind of took it down to like one step below on the transposition app.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, I think it's been working pretty well.
Great.
Um, Seems
Yeah,
about right. But
that's all we were
okay.
doing. Like I think it was like one or two half steps that we were
Right.
changing it. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying not to go too low with it. Like, go if it's too high, I just take it one more down, from
Hmm.
that
Exactly.
belong word.
Exactly. Yep. That's
So
the
I can do
strategy.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah. Should we do a little warm up first and then
Yeah.
sure.
let's see. Steph, do you have something you want to work on for a little bit today?
Uh I have something to sing just to sing in front of people.
Okay. That
I
works.
could do that. That'll feel nice, I'm sure.
Okay. Sounds good to me. All right. Let's do a little warm up then together. Okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. So sit up nice and tall. Let's do a little stretch first. Nice big sigh, top to bottom. Ah. Good. A little head roll, a little shoulder roll. Beautiful. Hands behind. Stretch the front of your shoulders.
So I do these stretches with my kids every morning now. And one this morning, the kids were like, "You forgot the head roll." And I was like, "Oh,
They
sorry."
know. It's a
They
pattern
did.
every time.
It was so funny.
Totally. Okay, let's do a little, yeah, let's do some lip trills. Let's do just an arpeggio with a little hang at the top. So it'll be cool. Keep that air moving steady. Sorry, Jess, did you get kicked out?
I kicked myself out because I picked up my phone and clicked on close all apps.
Oh,
So I grabbed my, I was like, whoa, uh-oh. And so I
oh
just
well.
grabbed my laptop and went to the,
Okay, great. Okay, good. Did you get a little enough of that?
uh, no, more just like talking as I was walking down the stairs going,
Okay, let's do another one then.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do some werewolves. That's always good.
Okay.
So slide A to O and then 4 notes down. Yeah. I'm gonna actually mute you, Josh, because otherwise it'll be like really laggy for everybody. Couple more. Lots of space more as you go up. Yes, vertical space. The last one. Beautiful. How'd it feel?
You know what's cool is that I can feel the difference. Like it doesn't click anymore when I switch to like when I'm sliding up. Do you know what I mean? Like for my
Yeah.
registers, and like I noticed that
Yeah.
like a month or so ago, and I was like, it was
Things
just like,
are moving.
yeah, it just like goes. It's like really cool.
Very awesome. Yeah, you're building that handoff muscle. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
So you can start mixing more because that's exactly where that lives, is in that handoff.
Have
Mhm.
fun.
That is very cool, that transition. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Jeez.
Good work. Okie dokie. Josh, you want to sing something?
Sure. So let's see. So I've got, well, here, I'll go to my share thing. I'll do, I need my glass. I'll do Country Roads Advanced. You know, Sarah, you haven't just taught us how to sing, you've taught us how to use technology in a way that I've never
You're
known I could do that.
welcome.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I
Yeah,
mean, just one technology.
yeah, exactly. Let's see.
I know
Okay,
how to make
go with
karaoke tracks
this.
now. That's a
I don't know how
thing.
well that
That
is.
is huge, yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's a commercial.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of. Oh no, it's not.
Okay, are you in the right key?
I don't know. I think so.
Did you put the transpose thing in?
I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay, cool.
So many things to worry about.
I know,
Transpose.
it's a
I'm
lot.
down minus. I'm down one. I don't know.
Okay,
What do you think?
let's see how it goes. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. All right. Let me go back to the beginning. Catch us up to you quick. Can't stand it. Almost to heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain. That doesn't sound right at all.
You're very close, just on the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Is that it? So is this the right key? I should stick with it.
I think you're great. Yeah, we haven't hit
Okay,
the high
all right,
note
cool.
yet, but remember
Yeah,
Blue Ridge Mountain is just a little higher than you're thinking. Almost
I know.
heaven,
The whole, I
West
feel like I'm
Virginia,
flat.
Blue Ridge
Am I a little
Mountain.
flat? Right. almost heaven. No, tighter than that. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Still
You're on the
flat.
harmony.
Life is old there, older than the. See, I just feel like I'm so flat. What's going on?
You're
Too
just
low.
yeah. Yeah, you're a little low.
On the harmony?
Yeah, you're kind of singing the harmonies. Let me see if
Oh.
I can find you know.
I'm just too low.
Yeah, I think you started here. Try
It's
that.
weird. I'm way off. Say that again. All right, play that again. Almost heaven.
Nope.
Sir. Lower. Almost heaven.
There you go.
Is that
And
this?
then
Okay. Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River.
yeah, you're very close. Blue
I know, I
Ridge
feel like
Mountains.
mountains. Shenandoah River.
Shenandoah
Noah
River.
River, almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
Yeah, there you
Sounds
go.
awful.
You're just unsure, which
I'm
adds to that
super like
feeling
I
of
don't.
grossness,
Yeah,
right?
I'm just like lost. Right? Maybe I'll try with.
That's
Should I
okay.
try with the thing? The
Try
karaoke?
the music. Yeah, I'll help you if you get lost.
Yeah. I just feel so sour.
It's okay.
Almost heaven. All right, sorry, I keep pushing that thing. One sec. I'm trying to program these things.
You're good.
What is happening?
Melodies everywhere.
Ah, there it is. Okay. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Is that better? Life is old there, older than the trees, got younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, here it comes. Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories, is that right? Gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning now. She calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads. It took me like 3/4 of the song.
That was great.
You know, it happened the other day too. I was doing the karaoke and it sounded like really off, which it was. So it was like totally out of key. And then I got to the chorus and it came together. I don't know
It
what it is.
comes to you.
That starting part for some reason, and then if I go sing it like a cappella in my kitchen, it's perfect. Or it's not
Of
perfect.
course, yeah, because you don't have to, be
Yeah,
related to another thing for sure.
right.
But
It's
you
weird.
only you only didn't get that high note once, which was great. Most of the time you were
Uh,
getting it. I know if I felt a
right.
little squeezy. Um,
Yeah.
but
It sounds so flat in the beginning. I'm like, I am so below the key. Maybe I don't know.
well,
Really weird.
the thing about this song is that everybody and their mom knows the chorus, right? Like you know the
You're
chorus
right.
backwards and
Yep.
forwards, totally fine. But we don't have as much experience with the verse. So that
Right.
could be a part of it, right? Like your brain's just like, oh,
Yeah.
I haven't heard this as much, so I'm not positive.
Right.
So I'm always assuming that I'm wrong, right? And so
Right.
your brain
You
is
start
like
off
already
lost.
fixing it for you before you
Right.
get there. So
Totally.
the more you just listen to those verses, like
Yeah.
without even singing with them, like just listen and just get so familiar with them so that they're like you know them like the back of your hand, and
Right.
then try singing with them, but on purpose, like slow it down and make sure you are connecting it to your body when you're singing, because
Right. Right.
anybody can sing karaoke with this song, but like
Yeah.
knowing it
Drunk character.
enough so that you could generate that melody yourself
Yeah.
takes some doing, which is why
Yeah.
I say slow it
Because,
down, because it really
yep.
takes some analysis a little bit.
And I do feel like I start off being lost, like right off the bat. It's like very funny. So,
Yeah.
but it
Yes.
comes together. I'll keep working on it.
It does, yeah. And
I
I
like
would
singing.
say
It's fun.
just do the verses for a little while because the choruses are
Yeah.
great. Just do the verses,
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah.
you know?
You got it.
Like we never practice by, like when we're having our sessions, we never practice by just doing the song a bunch of times, right? We break it down in little
Right.
pieces.
Right.
So I would do
Okay.
that for sure. And like play the chords on the piano, like just simple
Yeah.
chords, right?
Hmm.
So that you can start to hear where your voice fits in with those chords too.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right. I always feel like I sing worse when I'm singing karaoke. It's like the funniest thing. I think I get too caught up in the whole thing, and then I'm also staring at the lyrics. And the second I look away, things start to improve.
Yeah.
Um, it's like you're reading it off a page, and that changes the dynamics of the singing, right? You're just kind of like
100%. Yeah,
doing
all of a
your
sudden,
homework.
yeah, all of a
Yeah,
sudden you have to have done your homework and there's no
yeah,
training wheels anymore, and you have to take charge and say, yes, this is what I'm
cor-
doing, instead of
correct.
relying on the voice of the
Yeah,
original to guide you. So yeah, I would
cool.
alternate, like do sing once with him and then once with karaoke and then once with him and once karaoke. So you
Yeah,
build that
that's
trust with yourself.
yeah. Singing with John Denver comes out great. It's very funny. Okay,
Yeah,
I
but
will do
don't
that.
do that just like blind, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
now analyze it, slow it down, and then practice with karaoke so you have that immediate test for yourself. Do I really know it, or am I just relying on him?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
Sorry to take
Nice
so
and
much
good.
time.
No, you're great. And if you do this on stage, I would maybe recommend taking down just one more half step, because sometimes
Yeah.
what's possible and what's sustainable are two different things.
Yeah. I belong is hard. I mean, getting up
Yeah,
there, my voice is at all tired, which it was today from work, then it's
totally.
not doable.
Yeah, you're making
But
it.
yeah,
It's just like if you were to do that on stage when you're already
totally.
nervous and tight, you might
Yeah.
not feel the ability to hit it every time.
It's going to be a few months from now. But yeah, no, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you.
cool. Nice job.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Steph. Thank you.
All right, Steph, what do you want to sing for us?
I just Josh, like when I think I noticed when you weren't singing, looking at the lyrics, because there was a part like when you
Oh,
went to the second verse, You sounded really free. You sounded very like natural, like you like were in the rhythm with it. It was awesome. It was really good.
So funny. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, and I'm like, I know the words. Why am I staring at it?
And
It's
not to
like,
like, but like I don't when I was listening to the guitar, I'm like, where does the note even come from? I don't understand. Like I would,
yeah,
it's like just like I'm just gonna pluck at it. Like I don't get it.
right.
So I hats off to you
Thank you.
for like because that is yeah. And I've heard this. I used to work at a diner and we had like the same 60 songs that would play, and this was one of them. So I know this song.
Oh,
Like
you
it is
do.
drilled in my head. Like I know this song, but
Yes.
I'm like, I don't know
Yeah.
where John meant. Yeah, I don't know how he starts. I think he just like
Oh, yeah.
feels it in
And
his
we're
soul.
doing kind of a heavy version of it with a sing along part. It's gonna be fun. So, but
Oh, that's so
it is
cool.
gonna be very cool as like our closer. But
Oh
no, you're
yeah.
right. It is challenging. And actually, there's another karaoke
Mm.
version which I sort of got as like single guitar notes. It's like
Mm.
playing, 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 playing. I do better with that because
Oh.
there's not everything else going on. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like Sarah said,
That
keep it
makes
clean.
sense.
Play it like maybe a pecking on the piano. So
Uh, yeah, it was
thank you.
awesome.
Thanks.
Sounded great.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Steph.
Um, I'm gonna sing the song that I was singing the other day. I think I've been trying to post again on Instagram, and just put things on there. And it's a song called Hollow and Bold that was living in my head, and I'm gonna sing that for everybody.
Amazing. I love it.
And I'm gonna she's gonna have it's gonna have a little bit of the voice on too, because I'm like,
Oh,
just for security.
security. So do you want feedback or you just want to practice singing it?
I mean, if you want to give me feedback, I am genuinely like okay with feedback.
Okay,
So
great.
you can give it to me. I can take it like a grown up.
Okay.
We got a healing grown up. Okay. Can I share my sound? Josh, can I turn yours? I can't turn yours off. Can I share it though? Can I do it?
I think
Can
we
I?
established that I have to do that, so I
I
got
think
it.
so, yeah, because it doesn't show that I'm still sharing.
Computer audio. Share. Okay.
Yeah.
Now do you have my sound?
Mhm.
Brittany Taylor sound, not mine. It's Brittany's. Can everyone hear that? Turn the original sound on. The wise one sat with me, her legs crossed, left over the right one. She said, you know, my girl, that you're a private creeper. What you need to say, you're gonna say alone. I carried that with me through speeches that hardly scratch the surface. Ashamed to think that they don't feel as much as I do. But when I pray for him, I'll pray alone. Of all the things I never told you, this is a lump in my throat. No matter who would come a-calling, I would have stayed with you. I forced myself to sit, my hands folded, left over the right one. And when it's all left ends, we all go out together in the waning cold. I am hollow and bold. We all go out to eat because it's what wanted. And I'm so grateful for the ones he brought together and the stories they tell that we all know so well. But later in my room, turn the lights out and cover up the mirror. I light a candle for my dear departed teacher and what I needed to say. Now I will say alone. Of all the things I never told you, this is a lump in my throat. No matter who come a-calling, I would have stayed with you. Let's get it one more time.
Yeah, beautiful. What a cool song. I love that.
Great song.
Yeah. Really well executed too. Like I can tell you love it, and you're settled into most of those spaces really nice, and the flips on purpose are really great. Huge fan of those.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. I would just keep finding the weight in the bottom ones, right?
I did think about that. See, I like singing this in front of you guys because I don't think about these things when I'm singing. But I thought about that at one point. I was like, oh, I bet. Yeah.
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 Totally. They just like imagine there's a brick on it, right? On a balloon. And before you do that flip, sometimes I know that it's like you anticipate the flip and you're like holding it up a little bit, right? So settle like you're bouncing off a mattress, right? Send it down first in the bottom one and then flip.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, but that was the only thing I heard. Everything else
Great
is
song.
so lovely.
Nice job.
Thank
Sounded
you.
really perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I like
Who sings that song?
Marla Hanson, and honestly, I think it just came on like Sufjan Stevens, is that how you say his name? He's in it too, and I think it came on a station that I had of his,
Oh,
and just like popped on, and I don't know any of her other music. It's from like 2000 something, but
I like it.
yeah, it's a great song.
thank
Cool
you.
music. I like the guitar or ukulele or whatever it was. It seemed like
Right.
string. Yeah.
I haven't been able to like. I think she's kind of. I don't know. Like I don't listen. I haven't listened to any of her other music, and I think she's got like one album. And I was trying to find like the chords for ukulele. I'm not necessarily. If I sat down, I could do it, but I'm not one of those that can just easily like pluck out a tune that I hear. And I would love to learn it on ukulele and be able to do it because I think it's a gorgeous song.
Totally.
Absolutely.
If it doesn't exist on the internet, do you ever use Chordify? It's a website that like you can just like plug in a YouTube video and it will
Really?
approximate chords for you. It's not always correct,
Oh.
but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
The catch is that you only get one free one per day, so you have to use
That's-
it wisely.
That's what I learned about making the karaoke tracks. I was like, you've done this too many times. It's like, no, wait.
Yeah,
I need
totally.
more karaoke. So I had to like, I think we went to, I don't know, I'd waited a day or whatever.
Yeah, you have to just wait a day.
Well, that's
Or
cool. Okay.
do it on a different IP address or something.
go to my work or something.
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
Yeah, nicely done. I like it.
Thank you.
But yeah, Chordify. I like that one a lot.
I
And
I
then-
just opened it up on my page so I don't forget.
Yeah, and Ultimate Guitar is always good, although sometimes they make you pay for some stuff.
Yeah, I have an account for Ultimate. That's like where I go to get when we were talking about like making our set list.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually had at one point in my life made a set list of like I'm going to practice these songs specific, like what we talked about, but I'd done this years ago, and then
Amazing.
did it And then I was like, I don't like these ones anymore. I've practiced those. I don't like them. So
You evolved past them, yeah.
yes, no, but
Totally fine.
I think it was like stage fright, even though I wasn't doing it for anybody. It was just myself. I'm like, well, what if I feel very confident at singing these, and
I
then
get that.
what comes next?
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting questions to ask yourself.
I know, right?
And let me know what you figure out.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you both for being here. It was nice to
Thank you.
see you and hear you and chat about what's next. And you still have access to me to get feedback from me at any time. So feel free to post in the group, to get feedback from everybody or just me. But I feel like you guys are good with posting to everybody now, right? So
Right.
no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
You got a thing going.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
that's awesome. Thank you, Sarah. And,
Yes,
that was
thank
fun.
you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for singing, Josh. You were
Oh
awesome.
man, I gotta after I hang up, I'm gonna sing it again because
Yay!
I gotta fix it. I'll fix it. But thank you.
You got it. You're doing all the right things.
Yeah, it'll come
All
together.
right. Well, see you
Thank you
soon.
guys. See you
Lots of
soon.
love. See ya.